We've been waiting to talk about this all morning. At Lumen Industries, employees have undergone a severance procedure, which surgically divides their memories between their work and personal lives. So this daring experiment in work-life balance is called into question as a mystery unfolds.
I'm telling you, you got to watch the show. It's fantastic. That's the premise of the award-winning series. No wonder it's winning awards. Severance, and playing the calm yet unsettling Mr. Milchick is our next guest. Take a look.
I locked you in a room like an animal, Mark. As an unsevered man, I'll carry that knowledge the rest of my life. But for the past 5 months, we've been asking how a sadist like Harmony Cobell could take fertile root in Lumen soil, and what that says about us. We also know Miss Cobell was at your sister's home when you awoke there.
Yeah. Why was that?
We believe she developed an erotic fixation on you and had plans to pursue both you and your Audi in what might be termed a throuple.
Not the throuple, not the throuple. That is actor Tramell Tillman, and he is joining us this morning. Great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Season 2 out now. It is on the watch list, okay, because I'm a huge fan of the show. Last week we had Zach Cherry on, your co-star.
Yes.
He told us a little bit about his character. Obviously, Mr. Milchick is a bit different.
Yes.
So talk to us, because you're very monotone, you're very focused. What you tell us about your character?
Well, he's the premium company man.
Yeah.
You know, he has a duty at task, and he does it, you know? And what we find in this new season in the beginning is that he's got a promotion, he's moved up, and we see how he deals with leadership at this new level.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, huge following, as he was just saying. People were dying for this second season to finally start. What is it like to be a part of a series that has sparked so much conversation and intrigue among the viewers?
I mean, it's wonderful. You know, you never know how a show is going to turn out when you release it out to the world. And to see the fans rally behind it and create art, it really is fantastic to be a part of.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a unique concept.
It is. It's different. It's edgy, and I think it's applicable. You know, we find that these characters are really relatable. We know them. They're recognizable to us. And I think that's a big draw into this show.
Well, and I feel like this show, and this is meant in a great way, is a slow burn, right? It's you want to watch it to see where it's going and where the journey's taking you, because you don't know which, literally and figuratively, when you see that, you don't know which corner he's going to be going in when in this Lumen building. For, you know, Innie and Audi, and we're not talking about belly buttons, we're talking about the characters. So, you know, if you could do this, would you want to have an Innie and an Audi?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not ready for the severance procedure.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, as an actor, we use so much of our world to inform our performances. So having an Innie and Audi, I think, would, you know, make the work a little hollow for me.
Yeah. I mean, fans have their own theories about how the shows work, or how this whole world works. Do you ever follow some of their concepts, or?
Well, I tune in every now and then. I try not to get too deep into it. I think it kind of clouds a little bit of the creative process, but I'm amazed by what they're coming up with. And it just speaks to the intelligence and the passion of our fans that we have around this show.
Yeah. So I guess, first off, I need the recap. I said this to Zach too. I need the recap because there was such
have one?
A length of time because of strikes and so on and so forth that were kind of in the middle of it all, right? But for you, you know, when you get into the character and you get into the zone, and because it's such a mystery, how do you find the character? Where are you going? If you don't know the severance procedure, right? Where are you going?
Sure. Well, for me, you know, I lean heavily on, you know, our creative team. You know, Dan Erickson and Ben Stiller, they really help us keep us on the frame of mind and keep it focused, you know. And then for me, it's just a lot of breath work, a lot of meditation. You know, Milchick is very steady, he's very focused. So tapping into that groundedness is really helpful.
Yeah. Ben Stiller, good thing he's just getting his start, right?
Yeah, he's just starting out.
In entertainment, that's good.
I think he's going places.
Really good.
Yeah. Well, you talk about being steady, easy, complete opposite of Mission Impossible, The Reckoning. I mean, that's a total opposite.
High octane.
Yeah, talk about filming this film.
Well, I can't say too much about it, but I will say that, you know, Christopher McQuarrie is a wonderful director. He's a teaching director. He really gives hands-on approach to the actors to get the whole world of what's happening. And then Tom Cruise he's such a delight. He's infectious. His energy is palpable on set.
The action scenes, holy cow.
Yeah.
Gotta
Wait
keep
till you
up.
see this one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right, very nice. And you know, you got your start in theater, which I love.
I did.
So do you want to go back?
Yeah, well, theater is always going to be part of
Yeah.
my life. You know, there's nothing like performing live.
Yeah.
You know, there's a very different, it's a different medium, you know, and to be able to hear the audience and feel the audience when you're on stage, it's electric.
What do you
Yeah.
think of the world of theater that's out there right now? Because I love this question only because I'm asking it. No, I'm just kidding. Because
Jeez, Dan.
So it's a very vital question.
yes, but no, because some people are like they don't like how people are taking TV shows and movies and bringing them to theater because they feel like theater is so special. They want the originality of it all.
Well, I think what's really beautiful about theater is that it's accessible. Everyone can
Yeah.
create their own sense of theater. And while we do have the remakes, if you will, or the reboots that are coming to Broadway, we also have really compelling stories that we haven't
Yeah.
seen before, and especially on off-Broadway as well.
Yes, don't forget Off-Broadway.
Yeah,
No.
and off-Broadway,
That's right.
Yeah.
all of it.
Well, we loved having you here. Thanks so much for visiting.
Thank you for having me.
Can't wait to watch.
Put it on the top of your watch list,
It's this
right?
Yes.
Friday.
It's the top.
This Friday.
This Friday, new episode, only on Apple TV+.
I know. I'm gonna watch. That's why I needed a few before I can't just watch one. Episode 1 of Severance season 2 now streaming on Apple TV Plus with new episodes, like he said, dropping weekly.